G'day folks, this is Andy and this is Andy's World Journeys, and today I'm doing a bit of a special, different-ish sort of foodie, travel, whatever vlog about fast food in Australia. And today, in this vlog, we are going to sample some different Australian, strictly Australian fast foods. Hi all, thanks for joining me. Today, this vlog is going to take us to a whole bunch of different, specifically Australian fast food chains, so that you, if you come to Australia, might have some idea what you're going to get. Now behind me is number one on today's hit list, and that is Red Rooster, or as we in Australia often call it, something else, which is like Red Rooster without the S. Red Rooster, as it will not surprise you to know, does chicken, roast chicken actually, and a bunch of other stuff. They've got burgers, whatever. You often don't find them necessarily in the centre of town. That's why we're sort of out in the suburbs today. And we're going to see if we can just order some, well, I just want to order some roast chicken really. Red Rooster isn't a place that I go to often. In fact, I haven't been for over 12 months as we do this vlog. But today is the day. I thought I'd start here. So why don't we go in and see what they offer.
You're the YouTube there?
Yeah.
What's your account?
Andy's World Journeys.
Andy's World Journeys?
YouTube. It's just before Christmas and they've got a few Christmassy things. Let's see what... They're really pushing sort of fried chicken here. I've just ordered a roast combo which comes with chips and a drink, and I also ordered a piece of fried chicken because I've never had fried chicken from Red Rooster. I don't know when they started doing that, a while ago now. Yeah, I think my first experience with Red Rooster was back in the 1980s, and I would say back then Red Rooster was strictly just roast chicken. You know, they've obviously needed to compete with others, and I was kind of expecting the place would be really quiet, like I might be the only customer, but actually there's a few customers here on a Friday afternoon. And so we'll see what the tucker is like, just waiting on it. The combo meal, large size, with Pepsi Max, and fries came in at $14.80 or something. And then together with a piece of fried chicken, it was $18.70 Australian. So that would be maybe about $13 US. At Red Rooster you can get like a quarter, half or a full-size chicken roasted, which is what they're known for. As you can see now, they have a lot of fried chicken on the menu. That's from 2021 they brought in the fried chicken, so not that long ago. They also like to give you a slice of pineapple if you want it. It's not for me, but they like the tropical feel, and they've got nuggets and cheesy nuggets and all these other things as well on the menu. And the history of Red Rooster, because I know you want to know, dates back to 1972 when the first one was opened in Western Australia. I'm finding people are pretty friendly here at Red Rooster, and I already scored a new subscriber. Anyway, so it comes with a 600ml drink. There's Pepsi Max. There you go. I asked for a drumstick, so I got myself a chicken drumstick. Large fries, pretty generous serve. And this is what it's all about. Well, I got a quarter roast chicken, so that's what you get. So, I think it's pretty reasonable value. Let's comment on the fries. That's a tasty fry. And they must be using some chicken salt or something. It's really nice, actually. Man, that's as good as a fry as you get. So there you go. Looks a lot like a KFC. Doesn't taste like KFC at all, but It's very nice. Really crunchy, crispy fried chicken. Okay, what used to be regarded as the signature food here is the roasted chicken. That's what you get. And it's pretty nice. It's a little dry. I preferred the chips and the fried chicken. The chips and the fried chicken were the highlight, but it's nice enough. I'm going to give Red Rooster today a big thumbs up. And anyway, I'm going to finish my meal. Meanwhile, I'll direct you to the next fast food experience, Australia style. Oh, and by the way, coming up will be the Australian Big Mac Challenge. Okay folks, busy road here. We are down in a suburb called Springvale to try Oporto. Now Oporto is another Australian chain obviously, as that is the theme of this vlog. Portuguese inspired, so a little bit like Nando's, which is an international brand. But this is the Australian version, so there's going to be some pineapple included I believe, although I'm not going to do the pineapple. Maybe I should do, no, I'm not doing pineapple. Now I'm not very familiar with Oporto. In fact, I would say, I think I had Oporto once, many a year ago now, and I can't really remember. I had a little look at its website, which was actually, looked quite nice, but wasn't very functional. So anyway, I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna have here, but I do have my eye on a certain burger, so we'll see. And here we are. Okay folks, well I'm ordered, and let me tell you a little bit about Oporto. It was created by a Portuguese Australian in North Bondi back in 1986. You'll find, maybe in the middle of the city, you'll find a few of these at food courts and places like that, but they're not the most common fast food chain. I've come to an individual restaurant here because obviously a food court is a really loud, noisy place, a very hard place to shoot a vlog and avoid others. Here is their menu here. I've gone with the chicken and halloumi burger in a meal with regular chips and a regular Pepsi Max. And let's keep track here. This is the second place we've been, and so far both Red Rooster and Oporto are both Pepsis. So it's 2 Pepsis and 0 Coca-Colas at the moment, but we'll see how we go. We've still got a few places to check out. They seem to specialise in burgers and wraps, which they call wrappers. They also have bowls, and yeah, they do halloumi, which is a nice touch, I think. And you can also get this sort of roasted chicken there too, as well. You can get fries on the side like I have, or they have options here. They have spicy rice, crunchy slaw, grilled corn, Portuguese tomato salad, or edamame and kale salad. None of those really appealed to me, to be honest. Yeah, so table service, they bring it to your table. Table number 8 today. Table number 8, because I can't wait. Sorry. And it has arrived. There we go. I added bacon, which cost a couple of bucks extra, so that brought it to, I think, $20.45 Australian. So this, and this, we're talking about $12.50 US, I guess. Always going to check out the fry first, and check out the jumbo size of these fries. Like, at all? It's like a phone-sized fry. It's a nice fry. Red Rooster's fries were definitely better in flavour, but it's a solid fry. Pretty decent fry. Jeez. There you go, give you a good look at the burger. I wasn't sure if it was going to be spicy, but it's not spicy at all. It's got a lot of relish. More than I was expecting. I shouldn't eat too much tomato. Hopefully I'm going to be okay. But yeah, That's a very nice first bite. It's a messy burger, and who doesn't like a messy burger? Not a Lionel Messi burger, mind you. Straight up, Andrew. I don't mind this at all. And to think, I've never bothered to come to Oporto before. Ingredients of the halloumi and chicken burger, which you can get as a wrap. Grilled halloumi, grilled chicken breast fillet, mixed lettuce leaves, crisp lettuce, creamy mayo, dry slaw, and a tomato and capsicum relish. And I added bacon. So that was a really good choice. I was really happy with that. I don't know that I really tasted the halloumi all that much, but you can order halloumi on the sides. Like Nando's, you can choose lemon and herb, original chili, or extremo picante, which I'm going to imagine burns the crap out of your mouth. All in all, I really enjoyed my meal today at Oporto, and I'm glad I came. I don't know that there's much more I can say here, but really nice chicken burger, and the chips really nice too. In fact, they got better the more I ate, the better they got. Anyways, from Oporto to wherever the hell we're heading next, let's keep going on this fast food discovery tour.
Folks, number 3 in this amazing vlog of Australian fast food chains is Schnitz.
Which it may not surprise you to learn is a place that does schnitzels. You can get schnitzels in burgers, wraps, and just as schnitzels. And this actually is one place which I do go from time to time. Here we are in a place called Taston Village. Here we are. So folks, here we are at Schnitz. Handcrafted schnitzels. I don't know how you would craft a schnitzel without your hands, but there you go. Schnitz has been around since 2007. They have 73 stores across Australia, and they originated in Melbourne. So this is their hometown, and most of their stores, the majority of their stores, are in Victoria. So you can have an idea here of what you might get here, but you've got various burgers and wraps, all featuring schnitzels. Now you can choose, I don't know if every store has it, but in some stores you definitely can get a beef schnitzel or a chicken schnitzel, because I know we've been very chickeny with everything we've done. You can also get plates, schnitzels and chips, parma and chips. Parma, that's chicken parmigiana, which I've talked about before. It's even though it's really an Italian dish, it's something of an honorary, the official Australian dish that Aussies love. The drinks here are of the Pepsi variety, so that makes it 3 Pepsi, Coke Zero. I come to Schnitz now and then, and I really like Schnitz, so fingers crossed they don't let me down today. Folks, very, very quick timing here. Here is the chips. This is the status quo, which has cheese, coleslaw, and chicken schnitzel. And because I can't help it, I added bacon for a couple of bucks. So without the bacon, this was about 21 Australian dollars, so probably about 14 US dollars, and a couple extra bucks for the bacon. And as I said, it's Pepsi here to the max. I'm going to take the fries first. Got a lot of seasoning on their fries. And they're actually really nice fries. Here we go. Generally speaking, I found Schnitz to be quite consistent from store to store. And this is another really nice burger. The schnitzel is well cooked, but it's not overcooked. It's crisp. And it's got coleslaw and bacon, so you can't really go wrong there. I really do recommend Schnitz if you are in Australia looking for some fast food. Depends on what you have, but I think outside your McDonald's and your Hungry Jack's or KFC's, you're not going to get fast food for much less than 20 bucks for a full meal. Yeah, even Subway's sort of up there now if you want to have a drink and cookies or a drink and chips or whatever. There's a pretty decent range of choices as well, you know, and they fry up the schnitzels on the spot and they bring it out to you, so it's quite fresh as well. So handcraft schnitzels at Schnitz. Another one on the Australian fast food journey that we're on here, and if I have to be honest, so far it's my favourite, but then I already liked it beforehand. I guess to the next one. Number 4 on this Australian fast food adventure is a place called Grilled, where they took out the E and said, we don't need you, we'll just put an apostrophe instead, hence Grilled. Where they do what they call healthy burgers. So let's try this one out. We'll finally not be having chicken. Not too bad. I've ordered a bar burger, so a lamb burger, to try their specialty here, and they give you these bottle caps once you've ordered, and you can choose a local charity to put them in. Emmanuel Calisthenics and Caulfield Lacrosse. Actually, they're not charities. They're community groups. So, folks, here we are at Grilled. What can I tell you about Grilled that Google can tell me? Google tells me that it was founded in Melbourne, in the suburb of Hawthorne, in 2004. So, 21 years old. Happy birthday-ish. Grilled. They specialise in what they call healthy burgers. So, you know, they really cut down on the oil and all that sort of stuff, trying to make a healthier product for you. Let me see. You get to choose out of 3 different types of buns. You've got a panini, which is what I chose, traditional burger bun, and gluten-free. Their menu is actually pretty extensive and features, you know, a whole bunch of grilled chicken options, vegetarian options. They've got Wagyu beef, they've got beef, just plain beef. Today I've gone with lamb. I wanted something different. I definitely wanted to steer away from the chicken. They've also got healthy fried chicken burgers where they actually fry the chicken in virgin olive oil. So look, there are a lot of things that you can have on this menu. It all looks pretty tasty. It's probably a little bit more expensive than the other ones that I've taken you to. I just got a regular chips, a small bottle of drink, and my lamb burger, and that came in at $25.80 Australian. So what's that, about 14-15 US at a guess. There are lots of options as well for chips and bites and snacks. Just be aware that they also have a satay option in there, which is great if you love satay. A lot of people love satay, but if you're like me and you are allergic to peanuts, you have to just let them know so that they can be super extra careful, because I have actually had not at this store, at a different one, a bit of cross-contamination issue where I did have an allergic reaction once at Grilled. What do they mean by healthy burgers? Well, according to their menu, they are naturally better burgers. Our burgers are high in protein, providing more than 1/3 of your daily protein intake. Powered up fillings. Our burgers are packed with natural nutrition boosters like pre and probiotic fillings, known to support digestive health and well-being. Let's see what this Bar burger is all about. It did not take long, folks. Here we go. It's a regular sized chips and a Bar burger. It looks pretty good. Yeah, panini bun. And the drink is Pepsi Max. Yes, Pepsi Max, making it, I think, 3-1. Anyway, I'll put the score down on the bottom right here so I can be 100% sure. I'm sure that I've been to Grilled before where I've had Coke. So I'm wondering, maybe it's left to the individual store to decide what drinks they want to supply their customers. Let's check out the chips, check out the fries. Here, you can, for an extra $1 or $2, you can choose a dipping sauce, but I just went with straight fries today. And they're okay. Yeah. They've gone with rosemary. Rosemary seems to be a seasoning for chips here at Grilled. And I like them, although I wouldn't be rating them as the best. I'm actually still spinning even though I shot it a month ago. I'm still spinning about how much I liked the Red Rooster chips. Burger time. That is a fair sized burger there. We've got lamb, tomato, onions, lettuce, some relish and some mustard. The burger definitely is tasty. And I like to have a bit of lamb as something different from beef and chicken, although I haven't had beef in any of these ones, have I? Yeah, I don't mind it. It does feel like a really fresh burger, and you can see that they grill it right there in front of you on a proper grill. So they're all positives for you. So a lot of people swear by grill. It's not my absolute favourite by any stretch of the imagination, but I think it is actually a pretty decent option for you. It just, like this was regular sized chips and a small Pepsi, so you know, if it was a large meal it would have cost a bit more. There's a couple of burgers that are cheaper than the Bar burger, of course, so if you're looking for a burger where you feel like the ingredients are actually quite fresh, it probably is about as healthy as a burger can be. Not sure the burger is ever truly healthy, but anyway, next to Mundo. Folks, number 5, the last one of the Aussie fast food chains. There is one little surprise after that. Don't forget the Big Mac Challenge. We are here on a completely different day, as you can see, at Guzman Y Gomez. Yes, folks, auténtico Mexicano. Shut up, Andrew. They've even got a little drive-through here. It's a bit different. Anyway, hopefully we can sit. I don't know. But we'll have something different today, that's for sure. So I've ordered a burrito with chips, and look, Coca-Cola Zero, which means it finishes 3-2 in favour of Pepsi. Poor Coke, still my favourite. Here we are at this Australian, Mexican / American fast food chain here in Australia. I believe there are some outside the country, but it did originate here in Sydney by a couple of American guys who felt apparently that Mexican food in Australia wasn't very Mexican, or it sucked, or there wasn't a lot of options, or all of the above. Spicy food is not my thing, but I've ordered a burrito with chips, and we will see how that goes with ground beef. Burrito, regular chips, and a small Coke no sugar came in at $19.40. So what's that? So that's probably about $12.50 US. A little bit more info for you. It was founded in 2006 by Stephen Marks and Robert Hazan, who are Americans in Sydney, and it's called Guzman Y Gomez, after 2 childhood friends of theirs. You can also find chains in the US, Japan and Singapore, but it started in Australia in Sydney. So it could be better, it could have been started in Melbourne. They have their own coffee here at Cafe Holla, a bit like the McCafes, and they also do breakfast. They have scrambled eggs, breakfast burritos and the like. Anyways, the burrito's going to have a whole bunch of goodies in it, including beans and no tomato, skipping the tomato today, avocado and ground beef mince. So fingers crossed, I'm sure we'll enjoy it. Well folks, it only took probably about 4 minutes, and we've got the chips, the fries, or papa fritas if you will, and we've got my mild, thank you very much, burrito. Sorry, I know, like, to have proper Mexican food you should have it like 27 chilies, but what can you do? What you can do is try the fry. Yep, another fry that passes the fry test. Not sure exactly what's in this seasoning, but it's very, very nice. That's right up there. That's right up there with Red Rooster. That's yummy. It's not that easy to open. It's like it's Fort Knox. They call this the Fort Knox burrito. We are ready for the first bite. If you look in there, you can see there's also rice with the meat, beans, lots of goodies. I'm not a big eater of Mexican food, as may be blissfully apparent to you, but you know, this is something I could eat from time to time. I think it's quite nice. It's mild. There is just a little bit of spice in there that I can feel, but all in all, you know, I'd stop here once in a while and grab one, and I definitely stop for the chips. So it's hard for me to compare to other Mexican food, but you know, you can get this really quick. It's pretty clean. You know, the place has a clear mission statement to bring good Mexican food to Australia and now other parts of the world. So, you know, you can't go wrong with Guzman Y Gomez, can you? So, yeah, not too bad. Anywho, I'm going to finish my burrito, but before I finish this vlog, Big Mac Challenge. Just before we move on to the Big Mac Challenge, clean is the new healthy. No added preservatives, no artificial flavours, no added colours, no unacceptable additives in our food. And the price is not too bad. Yeah, I'd say if you do like if you want reasonably priced Mexican food and you're in Australia and you want to try it, I reckon you could do a lot worse. That's what I said. Yeah, da, 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 da. It's time to finish this vlog with the Big Mac Challenge. Big Mac Challenge. Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac Challenge. Yes, we are here at McDonald's, or as we call it in Australia, pretty much completely, Macca's. And yeah, we're gonna go down, we're gonna order ourselves a Big Mac, and then we're gonna consume it and sum everything up. Very much automated life here at McDonald's. In Australia, Macca's does table service, so yeah, there we go. Here we have the typical McDonald's slide play area, and we're out here mostly because I didn't want a copyright strike for music playing inside the restaurant proper. Before we receive our Big Mac and do the Aussie Big Mac Challenge, finally, a few final thoughts. Best fries from our Aussie fast food chains, we're not counting McDonald's in that, goes to Red Rooster. Best burger goes to, I really like the Oporto burger. And best overall meal, I'm giving to Schnitz, my favourite. And so there you go. And here we go. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Hello.
Thank you very much. Cheers. So yeah, the Aussie fast food chains. What did you think of the 5 that I presented? What was your favourite? Feel free to comment. I started off with Schnitz as my favourite and I ended with Schnitz as my favourite. But actually I thought they were pretty decent. I mean, the chicken and Red Rooster was probably a bit disappointing looking back. And actually the burrito was like 70% rice when I got all the way through it. But I turned the camera off by that point. So that was a bit disappointing at Guzman Y Gomez. But now, always a solid, very salty fry. I don't think there's anything hugely special about the McDonald's fry. It's simple, but it's done right. So here we have the Big Mac. The essential part of the Big Mac Challenge, the only real part. The box is oily and had a piece of lettuce stuck to it. But I think McDonald's in Australia is okay. Like, it's not the worst in the world. It's much more consistent here in Australia if you order McDonald's as compared to Hungry Jack's. And Hungry Jack's is basically Burger King in Australia. It is Burger King in Australia. And I might even do a Food Bites at Hungry Jack's. So I'm weighing it up right now to let you know. But I generally find that the quality of late for Hungry Jack's has really gone downhill. And I haven't been there for ages. Anywho, let's do the Big Mac Challenge. Here we have 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Here we go. We'll see how we go. The Aussie Big Mac. This is actually a pretty decent Big Mac. I'll give that a thumbs up. I'm not sure where it sits, but out of all the Big Mac challenges I've done thus far, and we're in 2025, early 2025, that's definitely in the top half. Certainly better than the French and Egyptian Big Macs that I had. Yeah. But there hopefully will be many more Big Mac challenges in 2025 from different places in the world. Fingers crossed, everything goes smooth. Yeah, thank you for joining me as always on this vlog. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Helps the channel to grow, and I really appreciate it. So thank you. Thank you as always for supporting the channel. Take care wherever you are in the world, and may the journey never end.